Hey everybody, I am Coach Callie Tammy, or Tammy Loftus, the Life Awakening Coach. And if you are on here with us live today, number one, thank you for showing up. Live is always great because you get all of the instant energy and stuff with us. If you're watching this in recording, please be in a quiet room. Okay, number one, have you either a spiral notebook that you can rip a piece of paper out of. You need a blue pen for sure, and a red or black pen, or if you're using a whiteboard like I'm going to be doing today, you'll need either a red or black dry erase marker and a blue dry erase marker, because we're going to do a couple of things. So with everything that we've got going on in this world right now, I know there is a lot of negativity and stuff going on, and negative stuff is like physical weight on our body. And so what I wanted to do today was help show you how to release that negative energy, how to make it where, I'm trying to move it where my screen is, the primary one. Oh well. How to show you how to do this at any given point in time. It doesn't matter if it's today, if it's next week, if it's next month. I've done this with every one of my clients, and it works every time. I've had friends of mine do it with their friends, do it with their family, do it with their clients, and it works every time. The more you do it, the less you will have to do it. I'm going to say that again and make sure you hear that. The more often you do it, the less you will have to do it. What we're doing is we're shifting our mindset. We're teaching our subconscious that we do not want to hold on to this negative bullshit energy that we have going on all the time. It could be from a past experience, a past trauma. It can be from what's going on with this COVID-19 right now. There's a lot of anger. There's a lot of hurt. There's a lot of uncertainty. There's a lot of misunderstandings maybe. There's a lot of, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. Anyway, like there's just so much stuff going on, and everybody's feeling all of this pressure. There's a lot of people that are feeling constricted. They can't breathe. There's a lot of worry and all of this stuff going on. And I'm not saying that it's not warranted, but if we can shift your mindset from the negative and release all of that, get rid of it, and replace it with something positive, then it gives us the opportunity to really focus on what's important, which is, what do we have that we can be grateful for? What do we have that we can focus on that makes us a better us? Being grounded in our blessings, being grounded in gratitude and appreciation will help release all of that negative and in essence, make it bounce off of us. And like, who doesn't want negativity to bounce off? Like, give them a Heisman. Like, give me 6 feet negativity. That's how I feel about that. Actually, I just ordered a T-shirt. It should be here in a couple of days. It says 2025. Give me 6 feet, bro. All right. So before we get started, let me unmute you guys. Do you guys have any questions about what we're fixing to do?
No.
Nope. All right. So we're going to do a couple of exercises. I do these exercises with my one-on-one clients, and I also do it in my group coaching. I also teach it in my Spirit of a Warrior Challenge program as well. So the first thing we're going to do is the exercise that I created. It's called I Blame You. We get caught up in this blame game, and I'm specifically going to focus on like traumas right now, because that's where a lot of people's hurt and things are. But you can also apply this, like I said, to the COVID stuff. If COVID-19 and Corona is something that's popping up in your head when we do this exercise, please write that down. I encourage you to write it down, whether you feel like it's bothering you or not. Okay. I also want, like, if somebody gets on your damn nerves, write their name down. If it was a situation that happened, write it down. I don't need you to go into great detail. I just need you to 1 or 2 words so you know what that specific thing is. That's it. We're not going to spend a whole lot of time on it. You have 60 seconds. I don't want to get too much energy going in the negative direction, but I want to give you enough time to write it out. Fast and furious, man. Like, this is Fast and Furious 7. Like, write it down as fast as you can write it, okay? So what it looks like, our brain functions in colors and in pictures. All right, so think about when you were a kid and you were in school, you did a test and you got something wrong on your test. What did your teacher do? She marked it up in red. So your brain is conditioned to think that red is bad, okay? Now, for those of us that have done a lot of mindfulness work or done energy work in the past, we also know that our brain thinks that the color black means that things are not important. So in this first part, I want you to write up at the top of your whiteboard or your spiral notebook, whatever one you're using. I want you to write, I blame you. Okay? I don't know if you can see that. Can you see that right there? I blame you. That's what you're going to write up across the top. And then I'm going to set my clock, or set my watch for 60 seconds. And in that 60 seconds, you're going to write fast and furiously what it is you're blaming. Are you blaming a person for saying something to you that pissed you off? Are you blaming somebody or something that hurt you? Did they physically do something to you? 1 minute. Okay. Done. Okay. Did you get sick and the doctors didn't make you well? Did somebody cut you off in traffic? All of those things, okay? That's what, if Corona's got you worried, write down Corona or write COVID, whatever that trigger word is, your trigger words, that's what we're looking for. 60 seconds on the clock, and then I want you to go. Ready? In 3, 2, 1, go. Got 27 seconds. Keep going. Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. Okay. Now, I want you to take just a minute, and I'm going to show you my board. I'm going to take you guys off of mute for a second. Okay, so I'm going to show you my board. I have like this big list of people right here. Now, the majority of those things on there, and look at your list. Think about how long ago those things happened. Were they a month ago? Were they 6 months ago? Were they years ago? Were they decades ago? Okay? So is there anything that you can do to change any of the things that happened that was caused by those people? No or no?
No. No.
Oh, okay. So if you can't change it and you're blaming it, who is that hurting?
Me.
Okay, so let me throw something else out there at you. If those things happened that long ago, you are where you are because of how you think. Your decisions and your thought processes are not to blame, are to blame, not these people. Those things were a moment in time that is said and done. It's gone. You can't do anything about those, but your decisions from that point forward are why you are where you are, not those things. And we have to differentiate that, okay? So we wrote all of those things down in red. Your subconscious now has registered all of that garbage as bad. Okay? So now what I want you to do, I'm going to pull this up so I make sure and get the words right. I should have had this up first. Life Awakening class. Oh, shit. Okay, so this is what you're going to say. Okay, so if you have whatever you're using to wipe your board clean, all right, if you got some alcohol and a baby wipe, or alcohol and a paper towel or a napkin, whatever that is, or if you got like a dry erase eraser, that's fine. Or now, if you're using a notebook and you're writing it down on a piece of paper, I want you to rip that paper out. And now this is what you're going to say. This is the last day that I will allow you to control my emotions, my responses, and my decision-making processes. I am taking my power back, and I'm going to create my life the way I want to from this day forward, period. I forgive you, and I wish you well. This is where our story ends, and my story begins. Now erase the board, or tear up the paper, tear it up in little bitty pieces.
I didn't have time to write all that, girl.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. As long as you heard it and you processed it, I'll share the screen in just a second so you can see it. Okay, so I want you to rip all that out or wipe it off your board. Here, let me share my screen so you can see that. Start screen sharing.
I have to buy me a whiteboard. I left that in Missouri.
Okay, so that yellow part right there, can you see that?
Uh-huh.
Let me make it a little bigger. Hold on. There you go.
Well, you're recording this, aren't you, so I can go back and write it down, or what?
Yes. Okay, so that part is important. If you need it, if you can take a screenshot, take a screenshot.
I can't do that. I don't know, you know.
Okay. Okay. So, yeah, this is the last day that I will allow you to control my emotions, my responses, and my decision-making processes. It's important to know those words. I am taking my power back, and I'm going to create my life the way that I want to from this day forward, period. This last line is super important. I forgive you, and I wish you well. This is where our story ends and my story begins. That last word right there, you're forgiving them. Forgiveness is huge. Forgiveness is not for them. It is for you, because you're holding on to all of this bullshit, and you got to let it go. You're wishing them well. You're not holding any ill feelings toward them whatsoever. You want them to have the best life ever, just way over there. Okay? This is where your story ends. It is okay to let go of people in your life. It doesn't matter if they're in your family, if they're friends, if they're an acquaintance, whatever. Like, there's people in my family, like, I got to love you from a distance. Your personal peace is the most important thing on this planet. And it doesn't matter. If they are a family member and they are interfering in your personal peace, they got to go. End of discussion. Okay? Your story begins from this day forward. You just erased all of that bullshit. So now I want you to take in a deep breath. Close your eyes. Let it out nice and slow to a count of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, look at your notebook and look at your whiteboard. What do you see?
Nothing.
A blank slate.
Yep.
So if you've got a blank slate, your subconscious just registered that there's nothing else there. Like, it's not important, it's gone. Now, how do you feel?
Good.
It's different, because if you just erased all of that instantly. Okay? Now, we're going to fill that in with something positive. We're going to put in your power statement, your I am statement. All right? So this is where your blue pen comes in. Bless you.
Thank you.
Blue means it is important and that you must remember it. Okay? So whether you're using a piece of paper or you're using your whiteboard, you're going to write I am across the top. Two most important words, especially when put together. All right? Now what I want you to write down, and you can take up to 2 minutes to do this, and you can add to it as necessary. I want you to write down what makes you feel good right now. I am powerful. I am strong. I am beautiful. I am free. I choose me. I am blessed. I am enough. I am good enough. I am worthy. I am deserving. I love me. I forgive me. I promise to make me the best me I can be. Whatever feels good to you, write that down. All right, so how does that feel to write those out?
Good.
Okay, so now I want you to take a second, and I'm going to put you on, I don't know, we'll do one at a time, whichever one of you wants to go first. I want you to read them out loud to yourself. I want you to look at them, and I want you to read them out loud. Who wants to go first?
I'll go.
Mary? All right, so I will look at your statements and read them out loud and feel them.
Okay. I am powerful. I am beautiful. I choose me. I am enjoying life. I am worth everything. I love me. I forgive me. I promise to be faithful to me. I am wonderful. I am rich. I am thin. I am healthy. I am smart. I am resourceful. I am outgoing. I am rich. I am abundant. I am happy. I am safe. I am cool. I am me. I am great.
I love you, Mary. I got tears in my eyes. I just love you. You are so awesome. Those are great. All right, Miss Vanna, what do yours say?
Oh my gosh. Well, first of all, I want to compliment you, Mary, on, wow, you are really good at I am.
Yes, she is.
Okay, here are mine. I am powerful. I am smart. I am great in network marketing. I am great in telling people what I do. I am great at telling my story. I am enough. I am smart enough. I'm great at I'm a great RTTer. Tammy will know what that means. I'm a great leader. I'm a great teacher. I'm a great friend. I'm a great mother. I'm a great wife.
Yay!
I could too.
Yes.
You gave me I could use.
That is huge. All right, so I'm going to read mine. I am strong. I am powerful. I am beautiful. I am enough. I am worthy. I choose me. I forgive myself. I love me. I am lovable, and I am deserving. I want you to take a picture of those things, and I want you to put them on your phone. And I want you to set a timer on your phone about every 2 hours. And I want you to pull that picture out, and I want you to look at it. And I want you to say them out loud to yourself. If you want to make it even more powerful, get in front of a mirror as you read those out loud to yourself. When you get in front of a mirror, that's going to be real emotional with some of those things. It's one thing to read it on a piece of paper and to take it in, but when you're saying that to yourself out loud, if you get real emotional, you got some blocks that we need to get rid of, that we need to function, well, not to function, we need to figure out why that's emotional. Because you have a conflicting belief if that gets emotional. Okay? Usually when the words, I love you, I am enough, I forgive you, especially when you say your name, you say, Tammy, I am strong. Tammy, I am beautiful. Tammy, I love you. Tammy, I forgive you. And I've done a lot of work on those, so I don't have any emotion with those other than a loving feeling. But when you say your name and you say those things out loud and you're looking in the mirror, if there's emotion tied to that, you have a conflicting belief if that's real or not. Okay, if you get real emotional and you say I love you and you're looking at yourself in the mirror, there's parts of you that you don't love. And we need to work on that. Okay, if you say I forgive you and you get emotional about that, you have some things that you haven't faced that you don't feel like you deserve forgiveness for. Okay, so let me help you. If you and I'm going to specifically touch on forgiveness because that is a huge part to your healing. If you think you don't deserve forgiveness, you're wrong. Okay? The things that happened to you or the things that you did that you're trying not to forgive yourself for, you were in a space in time where you were doing the very best you could do in that moment in time with the knowledge and the experience that you had in that moment in time. That was the best you could do, okay? You are not responsible for things that you didn't know. Can you look back in time now and connect the dots and say, damn, I could have done so much better? Well, you did the best you could do, okay? It was a lesson. It's not a failure. There's no such thing as failure. It's feedback on what not to do next time. That's it. The sooner we can learn that lesson is, you know what, I was in a jacked up space and time, and I did what I did because of my emotional and my mental state of being at that time. That's it. Because I'm telling you, if I did not forgive myself for having, I went to the store and bought a bottle of freaking sleeping pills. They were on the nightstand. I had a bottle of water in my fucking hand. If I had not forgiven myself for that moment in time, I would not be here right now. I was in a mental and emotionally broken state. And I can't be responsible for that now. There's nothing I can do to change that. But from that day forward, I have spent my entire being and my entire life doing everything that I can do to change me, to make sure that never happens again. So was that a failure? In that moment in time, I felt like a failure. But is it a failure now? No, it's feedback on what not to fucking do again. That's it. That's all it is. So forgive you. And forgive those other people. You don't know what they were going through. You can't read the label when you're inside the jar. You don't know what they were going through. Like, and I'm going to use my mom as an example, okay? And y'all that are on here know my story, okay? My mom and my biological father both sexually abused me from ages 2.5 to almost 7. When I remembered all of that and I confronted her and she confessed, I hated her instantly. I'm inside my jar. I can't read the label. I can't look at nothing from her perspective. Nothing. We didn't talk for almost 3 years. So when I started doing my healing and figuring it out and realizing that I needed to forgive her and remember that my mom was a drug addict. Remember that my mom was a survivor of domestic abuse. Like, he beat her so bad she almost died. He gave her an ultimatum and said, you do this or else. In her drug-induced state and in her fear state, she did the very best she could do in that moment in time. She's so young, I pray to God that she never remembers, and I just have to help us live to get out of this today. If we live today, I can get us out of here at some point in time, and I will save her. I will save all of us. When I can step outside my jar and I can look at her jar from all different angles and I can look at it from her perspective, she was the best hero that she could be in that moment in time. That allows me to give her some grace and to love her in a deeper and more freeing way than I could have ever loved her in any other way. And I need you to embrace that philosophy and embrace that perspective when you're looking at yourself. It will set you free. Okay? I see you crying, Mary. I love you, and I know some of your story. And you did the best you could do with what you were given. Don't hold yourself up. Don't beat yourself up over that. And don't let anybody else beat you up over that either. You know what? If they bring it up, say, you know what? I don't live there anymore. That's my past. I did the best that I could do with what I was given. I'm a different woman now, and you can either accept me for who I am or get the fuck out. That's it. You don't owe anybody anything. Nothing. Nobody. Nobody. And I'm not going to call no names, but you know exactly who I'm talking about. You owe them nothing. Okay? You come first. And it's not being selfish. It's called self-care and it's called self-love. That's it. They are adults. They are responsible for themselves. Period, point blank, in the discussion. Okay? If I could crawl through this computer and give you a big bear hug and kiss your whole face, I would.
I know.
Because you are the most wonderful woman on the face of the planet, and I love you to the moon and back. And if they can't see that in you, then they don't deserve they don't deserve to be in your presence. It's really that simple. They'll figure it out in their own time. Okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome, and I love you.
I love you too.
You guys got any questions for me about anything that we did today?
No, this was fabulous, and it's so nice to see you, Mary. I haven't actually seen you in a long time, except on, Facebook posts and things. So nice to see you again.
Thank you. Nice to see you all again. I missed you, Tammy.
I miss you too. I gotta stay focused on the path that I'm on, and yeah, that's a good life. And so you are welcome to join me anytime you want to on any of my Facebook Lives. You can join me in any of my Zooms. You are always welcome, Mama.
Thank you.
And you and Vanna both, y'all got a speed dial with my name and number on it, so like you can call me whenever you need to.
And I do.
Yes. So share this with whoever you want to. Do you know what I mean? I want to help as many people as I can. This is just a free tool for whoever wants to use it. It's super simple. I don't recommend doing it every day. Okay, so this is energy work for those that watch this and you're not on the live. Energy work means you are shifting energy inside your body. You need to drink water and you need to eat good foods when you do this. Okay, you need to give your subconscious and give your body energetically time to process all of the releases that we just did. Okay, 24 to 48 hours is more than enough. You're just going to have to judge how you feel. You may feel tired. You may feel super dehydrated. You may feel super hungry, or all of the above or none of the above. Everybody is different depending on if you've ever done energy work before or you've never had any energy work done before. My brand new people that have never done anything called energy work, you will most likely feel all three. Okay? So know that up front. What I'm going to do is as soon as this video downloads, I will send you both a link. Like I said, feel free to share it with whoever. I'm perfectly okay with that. This is my way of giving back. You know what I mean? This is a part of my paid course, but this is something that I feel like the whole world needs to do, especially right now. They need to feel free, man. They need to feel some relief. They need to get this weight up off of them, and this is just a way to do that. And also, I want you to know that I have got a new group that I'm opening up, and as soon as I get 50 people that want to be in there, because I don't want to open it up and have 3 people in there and there's no activity going on because people won't join. So as soon as I get 50 requests to join the group, it's called Gratitude Rocks. I want to open it up. I'll send you guys an invite. Well, actually, no, just search for it, because if I invite you, it's going to insert you in right away. So I want to count you guys as the 50 people. Search Gratitude Rocks. It's going to ask you 3 questions, and on April 1st, I want to have at least 50 people that are wanting to join, and I'm going to open it up, and we're going to do 28 days of gratitude. So during this 28 days of gratitude, well, I've got a book, Rhonda Byrne's book, The Magic. We're going to go through those 28 days of her book, all right? But what's going to be more awesome about just going through the exercises in the book, I've made those exercises better because I'm me. So, yay. We're going to take it.
The book is The Magic?
The Magic by Rhonda Byrne, B-Y-R-N-E.
Okay, I'll see if I can't get that.
Okay. You might already have it. Check your books and see, because it was one of the ones that we did with Best Life.
I have it.
I don't have all my books here. See, all my trailer's in Missouri and I'm here.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, yeah, I think you can order it off of Amazon, or even get if you want the physical book, you can order it, or you can get the PDF of it, the Kindle copy, so it's cheaper, or whatever fits in your budget is fine. But I've taken each one of those exercises and I've just made them better. I teach it in a way that is really tangible, really easy. I give real life examples, real life funny analogies, so it's easier for you to do. But for 28 days, we're just going to practice some deep level gratitude, because with all this other garbage going on, we just forget what to be grateful to, what we have right now. Like, we woke up this morning. We can breathe. Yeah, we can walk around. Yeah. The sun is out. You know what I mean? We got a roof over our head. We got food on the table. We got clothes on our back. We got internet to be able to sit here and talk to each other. Even though I can't come out and give somebody a damn hug. I mean,
but we can give it. I can give you a hug.
Yeah, hugs. I can't wait to give somebody a hug, man. Like, I miss people. Like, I'm a people person. I want to hug and kiss on people, and this is just stupid. So, but I really hope you guys got some value out of this. I hope you felt the energy shift. I hope that you know how much I love you, and I want nothing but the absolute best for you and anybody that watches this after the fact. Whether I know you in person, whether I've seen you in person, met you in person, I love you. If you can't think of anybody else that loves you, know that I, me, Tammy, Callie, Tammy Loftus, whatever, Mama T, whatever connotation that you call my name, I love you from the bottom of my heart, and I'm always going to love you, and I want the best for you, and I'm always here. So don't forget, request to join Gratitude Rocks. We're going to start 28 Days of Gratitude on April 1st. As soon as this video is ready, I'm going to send you a link. Make sure you share it with all your friends and your family. Share it on your wall. Let everybody see it, man. I'm super excited to share with the world and let everybody know what's going on. Okay? I love y'all.
Okay, bye. This was fabulous. Thank you so much.
All right. Bye-bye.
Thank you, baby.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.